Hello everybody, have you ever seen one of those Reddit text-to-speech videos where the Reddit thing talks about the mildly infuriating things that make people mildly infuriated? Maybe you have, maybe you haven't.
I excused myself to use the restroom and my best mate dared me to go into a stall and to try and pee over into the next stall's toilet.
Well, this video is going to be a lot like that, except we're going to do it top 10 style, and these are the top 10 things that mildly infuriate me. Let's get started. Number 10, finance gurus. No, I'm not talking about the people that work in finance and do finance stuff for a living. I'm totally cool with that. The ones I'm talking about are the ones that play in YouTube ads promising you an unrealistic amount of money for some very, very minimal work. They'll say something like, oh, you can make £20,000 a month.
Over $500,000 a month
by doing this 3-step program that will only take you 20 minutes a day.
So anyway, these 3 things that I'm gonna share with you.
And it's completely free to sign up for.
Free training that has benefits in it for both of us.
I don't care, it's probably a scam. These people try to make themselves as relatable as possible by saying something like, a month ago I wasn't making any money, but now I'm living in this mansion with this car.
I remember when I was living across the country in Clayton, North Carolina, sleeping on a couch. I didn't even have a bed, and I only had $47 in my bank account.
They're trying to make it look like they're one of the success stories that you could turn into, but let me tell you, you will not find success in those courses, and you know why? Because I say so. And the thing is, I wouldn't even be annoyed by these adverts if they showed up less frequently. Like, if they showed up in every 1 in 20 videos, I would find them funny, because it is comically bad how unrealistic they are. But now that they show up in just about every single video I try to watch, it's annoying. They're interrupting my videos. They're interrupting my Fortnite funny moment compilations. Number 9, zodiac signs. So zodiac signs are these little symbols that basically tell you who you are, and there are a lot of these little symbols, and you can find out your one by putting your date of birth into, I don't know, what'smyzodiacsign.com, and it will tell you what atmosphere you bring to a room, what you make people feel, and how you will feel in the future. It's like a horoscope. It'll be like, oh, you like chocolate, you have nice hair, you have found happiness in the last 30 days. But all of these horoscopes that it gives to people are just vague enough to match every single person. Because when you read them, you think, yeah, I do make people happy, and yes, I have found happiness in the last 30 days. Do not fall for that. That's what they want you to think, alright? Erase all the happiness from your brain, because it's not real. It's like fortune cookies. You read it and think, yeah, I do like chocolate. But no, that is what everyone thinks, alright? You read it and it makes you feel good, so you don't want to think too much about it. But I urge you to think about it when you read it, okay? Because it's not real. Happiness doesn't exist. And you could argue that since there are loads of different zodiac signs, they will all have different meanings, and that's kind of true. There's like Virgo, there's Scorpio, there's Leonardo DiCaprio. And you're right, the horoscopes do say different things. But anyone could read any of them and think that it relates back to them, because they are so painfully vague. Another thing I don't like about zodiac signs is that some people don't be friends or even communicate with people that have certain zodiac signs. Oh, what's that? You're a Capricorn? Well, I'm a Virgo, so we can't even be friends. Number 8. Ultra-wide screens. So back in the good old days, TVs were square, cinema screens were square. But then for whatever reason, Hollywood was like, I think people at home are getting the same viewing experience at their house because all of the screens are the same shape. So one genius was like, well, why don't we just widen the screens? So they did. And then the TV companies were like, oh no, people are going to the cinema to get the cinema experience when we only have the TV experience. What are we gonna do? So then they were like, let's just widen our screens to match the ones at the cinemas. And then the cycle kept going and going until people are actually getting a taste for it and they're liking the wider screens. And now monitors are so long that they actually need to curve them so people can see the whole thing without having to physically move their head. It's ludicrous. I promise to all of you guys watching at home that I will never make a wider video than what you're seeing right now. Number 7, instrumental music with words. So you may not believe it because of all the complaining I've just done, but I'm actually a pretty chilled, relaxed, fun to hang out with guy. And what chilled to fun, relaxed, hang out guys do when and what chilled out people like me do when they're writing scripts or editing thumbnails or something like that is they stick on some lo-fi instrumental beats to just relax and chill / study to. But one of my biggest problems with these instrumental, may I reinforce, instrumental meaning no words playlists, is that some of the songs have words. Is it too much to ask that instrumental music is instrumental?
It only does it about once a week. But why does it come down to the ground to do it?
Okay, this is ridiculous. There's more David Attenborough than there is music here. And it's not even melodic words, it's just random conversations ripped out of an anime or something that happens to be recorded. And what's annoying and frustrating to me is that whenever I'm writing scripts, I tend to write in accidentally conversations that I'm having while writing or just things happening outside my room. It can just sometimes work its way into the script accidentally. Why are you still making YouTube videos? You don't get paid. You're no son of mine. Get out of my hat. Number 6. People thinking that Roblox is cringy. Now I will admit that there is a large cringy portion of Roblox because all of the games, or just about all of the games, are user submitted, so that means a lot of them are either catered to or probably made by kids. But what annoys me is that the people that don't play Roblox tend to only hear about the cringy part because that's the bit that people complain about and they don't talk about the good games. And why have I not been affected by this? Well, it's because I started playing Roblox when I was a young, cringy kid, and I probably participated in the games that seem cringy today, but I urge you to play Shrek The Force Awakens. It sounds dumb, I know, but it is really, really good. Number 5, repost activism. Now, what is repost activism? Well, it's basically when you see something on social media that's talking about a certain issue, and you repost it, thinking that you've made all the difference and you're basically saving the world. Now I don't want to get too political on this video or anything, but I can almost guarantee you that reposting a sad or shocking fact isn't going to solve the issue that the sad or shocking fact is addressing. All it's going to do is make the person reading it feel upset and make the person posting it feel like they've done something, alright? I don't want to hear about a whale that's died due to pollution or a racism act that has been caused by racism. And sometimes when I see people reposting this, I ask them, why are you reposting this? All it's doing is ruining people's day. And what they'll say 100% of the time is, well, I'm just spreading awareness. Okay, yeah, that is technically true. You're making people aware of the issue. But riddle me this, riddle me that. What are people gonna do once they're aware, huh? What are they gonna do? Are they gonna go out into the ocean and save whales? Are they gonna end racism? No, they're just... I feel like this is a good time to add that this video doesn't have any practical solutions for the annoying stuff I'm talking about. I'm just here to complain. Number 4, Minecraft Realms. Minecraft Realms is a feature within Minecraft where anyone with the Realms package can make a Minecraft world and their friends can play on it without the host having to be online like you would need in a typical Minecraft world. And it is legitimately a fun feature and a good feature that you and your friends can use. Here's my problem with it. It should be free. And I'm not just saying that because I don't want to buy it, even though I don't, but the thing is £6.69 a month. Minecraft is a paid game, okay? It costs money already, and when you think of a world building, friend fun having experience, you expect the Realms feature to already be included in the basic package, okay? It kind of seems like it should go without saying. But Realms is a really good feature. Me and my friends have been rotating who's gonna take the free trial next, and it's a lot of fun. Maybe, Mojang, please? Number 3, being called a sweat or tryhard. The terms sweat and tryhard originated from gaming. When angry players got killed in Fortnite, they would call the person that killed them a sweat or a tryhard, implying that they work too hard or they're too good at the game or they just put way too much effort in. Why is there anything wrong with that? If you're good at something, you're good at something. Just let them have it, okay? Because they've clearly worked at it. I was first affected by this brutal insult in music class when I was just jamming out on the keyboard, as you do, and then someone came up to me and called me a sweat. Because apparently I'm too good. But it feels like we're evolving backwards. We used to punish people for not trying hard enough, and now we're also punishing them for trying too hard. So basically the only way to be perfect is to be mediocre at something. This one actually really bothers me because you should be able to get good at things and show that you're good at them without having to be worried about being called a sweat or a tryhard. Number 2. Hypebeasts. What are hypebeasts? Well, hypebeasts are people that love expensive clothes and they love expensive things, and they want everyone to know that they love expensive clothes and expensive things. That way everybody will know that they have expensive taste and they are some kind of higher social class from the rest of society. The way a hypebeast's brain works is the more expensive a product, the more they need it. And a bunch of companies know this, like Gucci, Louis Vuitton. They have hypebeasts set as their target market, okay? They know that they don't have the most intelligent buyers, but they are making a lot of money from these people that want expensive things for no reason. I mean, just look at any of this stuff. Does this look even wearable? The answer is no, but to these hypebeasts, that doesn't matter. As long as it's expensive, looks that way, and everybody knows it, then they're gonna wear it just so they can feel like they're some kind of higher social class than the rest of everyone. Let's say that grey shirts, just plain grey t-shirts, became the biggest trend in fashion. These hypebeasts would much rather get the Gucci expensive £100 t-shirts than the probably £3 or £4 ones that you can get anywhere else. Before we move on to the moment that you've all been waiting for, let's go over a few honorable mentions. Shrek 5 not being released yet. Where is it? What have you been doing this whole time, DreamWorks? Where is Shrek 5? YouTube and how it's slowly being ruined with all those updates and stuff, and basically how YouTube is trying to make it into a brand safe company over a place for creators to express themselves. And the third and final honorable mention is, I don't know, murder. Now the number one thing that mildly infuriates me: engine failure. Planes falling out of the sky, buses stopping in the middle of the road. That's all engine failure, dude. Engine failure can be caused by anything from the engine getting too hot or the engine vibrating so much it kind of just falls apart. In fact, 1 in 2 deaths in the entire world are somewhat related to engine failure. The life support machine not working in a hospital, that's engine failure. I'm sorry for getting too serious, but it's a topic that I find very personal. Anyways, thank you so much for watching. If you like this video, please feel free to press the corresponding button. I really appreciate every single one of you. And if you want to talk, then join the Discord server. As always, I'm going to be responding to every single comment, and I sincerely hope that you have a nice day. Okay guys, you caught me playing the keyboard like I mentioned earlier in the video, so I want to give a shout out to everybody that helped out with helping me with my Discord server, the Discord mods. The mods are Frankie Mermaid, Maybe Average, and of course my friend Dylan. I also want to mention 2 more people. Pretty Peach K and Andrew the Guy 123 did fan art of this channel. That's incredible. Anyway, that was just a quick little thing. Hope you're all having a good new year. Have a nice day.